Hello, everybody. Welcome into another edition of the QB Academy. Bob Trossett here alongside my partner, Michael Nebrich, the 2010 All-Met Player of the Year. We're fired up to talk another QB here on the QB Academy. And this week, we're going to talk about Patrick Bentley. I know you're super fired up to talk about his game. He's more of a pocket passer. We were just talking about Nick Kalavokis, who's more of a dual threat. So how's Patrick different?
Yeah, Patrick's much different from Nick Kalavokis. He's a pocket passer guy. He's a big 6'2", 225-pound kid. So a big guy, physical presence there in that backfield. He's got a big-time arm. And you watch him on tape, he kind of looks like Tim Tebow out there, to be honest, with the pad size that he has and, just kind of the dominant size that he has on a high school football field. And you see it on the tape. It's very, it stands out. But he's an impressive guy to watch throwing the football, has a big-time arm. One of the things I like the most about him is actually his ability to move the pocket and throw the football accurately on the run. So a good weapon for Patriot High School.
All right, we got a few clips of Bentley, so let's get right into those. I know you want to get into that. What's the first thing you'd like to highlight about Patrick?
Yeah, so we're going to start with his arm strength here, and I mentioned he's got a big-time arm. He's a big-time guy at 6'2", 225 pounds, like we mentioned, so he generates a lot of power from that lower half, and it all starts here with this play fake. He knows what he has coverage-wise, and that play fake, it gets the defenders to commit to their wide receivers, and as we see here, let's just go ahead and roll it. Does a really nice job, like I mentioned, with the play fake, and then just gets those feet lined up, loads up on that back leg, and launches an absolute bomb down the field. Plays like this are what Patriot does a lot because of the arm strength that he has. Very impressive throwing the football down the field with the kind of arm that he has and the kind of accuracy that he's shown throughout the course of his career.
So are you saying that he's got a career on the baseball field? Is that what we're saying here with the Tim Tebow
yeah,
reference?
Yeah, I mean, Tim Tebow came out today and hit his first home run on his first play. So you never know. Football players are known to transfer into different sports. But this guy, I think he has a pretty bright future in football.
First pitch, too, and I think he's lighting up Florida's spring league.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get back into Bentley here with another clip.
So here we're just going to talk about his smarts as a quarterback in his coverage manipulation. And he sees a middle of the field safety here, and he knows he has a 4 vertical concept, and he wants to manipulate that safety in the middle of the field for this 4 vertical concept. And he does a really nice job here at using his eyes to push that safety to the middle of the field. So let's go ahead and run this slow motion. You can see that middle of the field safety push towards the field side, and it's all because of his eyes. Then he plants his foot, delivers an accurate football down the hash, but all of this play is done because of what he does with his eyes in those first few steps of the drop. There's no play action to hold the safety. It's all about his eyes, uses those eyes in those 3 steps, delivers an accurate football down the hash.
And he had the defender right up in his face there too, so I think that's got to speak to his maturity in the pocket.
Exactly. He's a big guy. He's not afraid to take a hit at 225 pounds in high school. There aren't a lot of guys out there that are going to hit you very hard at that size, so not afraid to stand in the pocket and deliver the football down the field. So very impressive using those different skills, standing in and delivering accurate footballs.
All right, one final look here at Patrick.
Yeah, so we're just going to talk a little bit about his improvisational skills here. Like I mentioned, he does a really nice job throwing the football accurately on the run. So let's go ahead and roll this here, and he does a nice job here at not forcing the football down that boundary, uses his athleticism to roll out of the pocket. He's not a big-time runner, but he does a really nice job moving the pocket, using his athleticism to create different plays down the field. So let's go ahead and roll this here, slow motion. Again, doesn't force it to the boundary. Very easily could have thrown it, doesn't force it, uses his athleticism, breaks the pocket, breaks contain, and then throws an accurate football on the run. Very hard for somebody to do, especially at the high school level, delivering accurate footballs on the run, getting your shoulders square, and especially a nice touch pass like this down the sideline. Very impressive job, and he does this rollout ability. His rollout ability is extremely impressive for a guy his size.
Hey, listen, I hope he tunes in this week because you and I are both thinking that he may have a career on the baseball fields waiting for him, especially with Tim Tebow doing what he's doing lately.
Yeah, he's an impressive guy. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do for the rest of the season on the football field. And then, come spring, maybe he'll transition to that baseball mode.
Hey, we are not too far away from the spring. That's Michael Nebrich. I'm Bob Trossett. This has been another segment of the QB Academy. We'll see you next time.